Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces November 6, 2022. The moon spends the day in your creative sector, keeping your spirits high. It's a time of the lunar month to allow for some time for recreation and self-expression. Nevertheless, minor challenging aspects can lead to aiming too high or to juggling too much. It may be challenging to direct yourself when you have too many options. You could end up spinning your wheels and not choosing anything. Beware of whims, since desires can come on suddenly, but they're likely fleeting. Fortunately, once you focus, you're in fine shape. It's a potentially excellent time for the support of friends. Someone may be taking a real shine to you. You can enjoy a more vital feeling through the special care of a project, idea, or person in your life. You could feel like your nerves are being fried at this time. That's because eclipse season has been roaring like a titan from the heavens. Eclipse season brings shifts upon your path and triggers events that you may have thought were months, perhaps years down the road, into your immediate grasp. On one hand, this can be joyous and magnificent, as you're ready to step through the door and embark into newfound territory. However, it can also bring fear and anxiety, especially if there are emotional endings that happen suddenly and out of thin air. What should you focus on? You might feel attuned to your passion projects and talents during the magical moon in Pisces. Since the moon trines the Sun, Mercury, and Venus in your sign, you might feel empowered by expressing yourself through your line of work. However, it may be more sustainable for you to work with like-minded individuals who support your endeavors, since the moon will also sextile Uranus retrograde and the North Node in Taurus. Allowing others to assist or work with you could lead to greater success in the long term. It has been 7 days since Mars returned retrograde in your financial sector, and thanks to a friendly aspect to the moon over recent days, this has already helped to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination. Mars is gradually starting to move back over old ground, with the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos ready to start exploring the doors open to the past, second chances, and untapped financial potential. With today's planetary energy, it is easy to remind yourself of your health goals. You do have health goals established, right? The notion of balance, objectivity, and a healthy lifestyle aptly characterizes you. Add to this the radical energy of today's planetary aspects, and you'll feel the winds of change blowing around you. Yes, significant changes can take place now. Keep your mind ready for important decisions with plenty of rest, a healthy diet, and plenty of fresh water. Expect to bring the best in your creativity to everything you do today. This means that a solid injection of artistic talent into your endeavors will be quite successful. If there's been something you've struggled with at work, try looking at it from a creative perspective. This may show you the perfect means for tackling the situation. The same can be applied on the home scene. If you allow yourself to truly express what's inside of you today, you can't go wrong. 7 days after Jupiter retrograde back into a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart, the moon is here, with a chance to more fully embrace what is a short opportunity for a do-over. Jupiter is only in retrograde motion for another 3 weeks, with a direct turn seeing him leave less than a month later. That Jupiter is back during your birthday month is a chance to influence your expectations for the coming year. It will be another 23 years before you move into a new solar year with Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart, and in full support of the Sun again. Just having the moon in your romantic sector for the only time while Venus, the planet of love, is in Scorpio was going to make these some of the most romantically charged days of the year. However, this is the moon's first visit since Jupiter retrograde back in for a rare double-dip visit, allowing the planets of love and luck to work together. Our eyes in the sky. Today kicks up plenty of conversation all around as Mercury and Venus, both in Scorpio, align with the Pisces moon. The moon trines these planets, adding to the vibe of connectivity. There's an emphasis on expression and legal matters. There is clarity in certain circumstances, but someone or something is trying to play with your memory. Early in the day, the Pisces moon experiences a quick and healing aspect that allows us to be seen. Try to write things down if you're afraid you'll forget certain bits of information. You could even be overwhelmed by the amount of chatter going on in your various circles and groups. Pay careful attention to what's happening in the news, especially because the sun's presence in emotional Scorpio can give the playful energy a sarcastic and dark tone. Hidden information needs to be uncovered. It might not be today, but it will come out very soon. Mercury in Scorpio wants to be very righteous. There could be a strong element of ego being pushed forward in the media throughout the day. Stay tuned for more information. The opposition you face will be tougher than you think. Your usual methods of winning someone over or convincing someone that you are right will not work as easily as they normally do. Others are digging in their heels and are not likely to budge. A key player at work will pull through for you in a way that you never anticipated. This person's loyalty toward you goes much deeper than you think. Know that you can count on key people today to pick up any slack that you may have. Bringing balance to any situation will be easier said than done. You may discover that the best way to create harmony with people you work with is to take things to the extremes. Only by understanding both ends of the spectrum will you strike a balance. Your eyes will be more hypnotic than usual. People who come in contact with your gaze, even virtually, will be mesmerized in such a way that you will just about be able to control them with your mind. Your power over others is greater than you think. Use it wisely. Try not to get into a "who knows more" contest with someone today. What may start out as a friendly jest could become rather ugly very quickly. You are better off not starting anything at all. There is no sense in getting all worked up over nothing. After all the cosmic energy of last week, the first week of November starts on a very slow note. However, just because we don't have any transiting planets doesn't mean this will be an easy 7 days. In fact, the weekend brings plenty of tension when Venus in Scorpio opposes Uranus in Taurus on Saturday. This is an agitating aspect that can fill relationships with plenty of stress and drama. On the bright side, your bank account could receive a windfall if you play your cards right. Good luck. Everything is working well for you. You are in a very favorable position with everyone around you. You are able to make a great deal of progress on anything you tackle. This is the bright spot among the storm clouds that you have been waiting for. Unfortunately, relationship matters don't improve when Venus squares Saturn in Aquarius on Sunday. This is also a negative aspect because we might be disappointed by our love affairs and partners. This is a day filled with potential breakups and rejection as we figure out what we truly want. Don't be afraid to set firm boundaries, and be willing to leave if someone crosses a line.